Hello students, in this video we are starting chapter number 2 banking. First we will discuss the term related to banking and then we will do the problems based on it. So first thing is, what is a bank? Bank is an institute which mainly carries on the business of getting deposits and lending money. This was the main function of bank, depositing money and lending money. But nowadays banks are having many other function also, like transferring money from one place to another place, providing traveler's check and foreign exchange, locker facilities also, and payment of bills also. Next thing is different types of bank accounts. Bank are having different types of account, mainly saving bank account, current bank account, fixed deposit, recurring or cumulative deposit account. Saving account and current bank accounts are similar. Only the saving bank account are having few restrictions and current bank account less restrictions are there. In fixed deposit we have to deposit money for a long time, and this recurring or cumulative deposit accounts are for the middle or the lower class families. Monthly they can save small amount, multiple of 5, and then they will get interest on that. In this chapter we will discuss about this only, recurring or cumulative deposit account. To find out the interest we will use the same formula, PTR by 100, but the time is here n plus 1 by 2 into 24. N is here the number of months, because in this we will deposit money every month, so time we will take according to the month, and n plus 1 by 2 into 12, and rate as the rate of interest. Then at last maturity value is equal to P into N plus I. Maturity value means finally after this we will get the amount. That amount will be whatever the principal we have deposited. Suppose 12 months we have deposited the money, so P into 12, that much money we have deposited, and along with that we will get interest also. Now we will start exercise 2. First question, Mr. Goswami deposit 1000 rupees every month in a recurring deposit account for 3 years at 8% interest per annum. Find the maturity value. This question has come in 2009. So in this question, first you have to write what all things are given. First, principal amount is given 1000 rupees per month he is depositing. Then N is given 3 years. Convert it into months. So 3 into 12, 36 months. And rate of interest is given 8% per annum. Then substitute these values in formula. I is equal to P into N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Principal is 1000 rupees into 36 into 37 by 2 into 12 into 8 by 100. Do the calculation. After cancellation you will get 4440 rupees as interest. So maturity value will be P into N plus I. So principal amount is 1000 rupees per month, and this is for 36 months. So 1000 into 36, 36,000 plus 4440 rupees. So maturity value will be 40,440 rupees. Question number 2. Sonia had a recurring deposit account in a bank and deposit 600 rupees per month for 2 years. If the rate of interest was 10% per annum, find the maturity value of this account. This question has come for 2018. So in this question, principal amount is given 600 rupees per month and time is given 2.5 years. So 2.5 means 5 by 2, convert into month, multiply it by 12. 5 by 2 multiply by 12, you will get 30 months here, and rate of interest is given 10% per annum, and you have to find out the interest. So use the formula. I is equal to P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 by 100. Substitute all the values here. 600 into 30, 31 by 2 into 24, 10 by 100. Do the cancellation. Then you will get interest value is 2325. Maturity value will be P into N plus I Principal is 600 rupees for 30 months. So 600 into 30 plus 2325. Multiply first these two numbers and then add with this. So maturity value will be 20,325 rupees. Question number 3. Kiran deposit 200 rupees per month for 36 months in a bank recurring deposit account. If the bank pays interest at the rate of 11% per annum, find the amount she gets on maturity. This question has come in 2012. First we will write the given values. Principal amount is given 200 rupees. Time is given 36 months and rate of interest is 11% per annum. Substitute all these values in formula. So I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into r by 100. After substituting all the values, do the cancellation and you will get the I value 1221. Then you have to find out the maturity value. Maturity value is P into n plus I. So P is 200 rupees, n is 36 plus 1221. Finally, it will be 8421. Question number 4. Hanif has a cumulative bank account and deposits 600 rupees per month for a period of 4 years. If he gets 5,880 as an interest at the time of maturity, find the rate of interest. In this question, principal amount is given 600 rupees. Time is given 4 years. 4 into 12 means 48 months. And interest is given 5,880 rupees. Now substitute these values in formula. I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into r by 100. After this cancellation, you will get 588 r. And this interest is equal to 5,880 equal to that. Then you will get r value is equal to 10% per annum. Question number 5. David opened a recurring deposit account in a bank and deposited 300 rupees per month for 2 years. If he received 7,725 at the time of maturity, find the rate of interest per annum. This question has come for 2008. In this question, principal amount is given 300 rupees. Time is given 2 years. 2 into 12 means 24 months and maturity value is given 7,725. First we will find out the interest with the help of formula. So I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into r by 100. So except r or other remaining values we know. Substitute that values, do the cancellation. Then you will get 75r. Then next we will use maturity value formula. Maturity value is equal to P into n plus I. So P is 300 rupees, n is 24, 7,200 plus 75r. This maturity value is according to us, but in question it is given 7,725. So equate this value with this. Next 75 you can keep one side and this 7,200 you can shift another side. It will go for subtraction. Subtract it 525. So R will be 525 by 75, 7% per annum. Question number 6. Mr. Gupta opened a recurring deposit account in a bank. He deposited 2,500 rupees per month for 2 years. At the time of maturity, he got 67,500 rupees. Find the total interest earned by Mr. Gupta and the rate of interest per annum. And this question has come for 2010. So first we will write whatever is given in question. Principal amount is given 2,500 rupees. Time is given 2 into 12, 24 months and maturity value is given 67,500 rupees. First we will calculate I. Interest is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into r by 100. So substitute these values. Interest you will get 625 r. Then maturity value will be P into n. So 2500 into 24 plus 625 r. This maturity value we will compare with the given value in question. In question it is given 67,500. So according to us, this is the maturity value, and according to question, this is the maturity value. We will compare both. 60,000 we will shift another side, do the subtraction. After that 625 also shift another side, do cancellation. So R you will get 12%. Second thing, we have to find out the interest. Now after getting the R value, substitute in I we got 625R. So R is here 12, multiply, so interest will be 8,500. Next, question number 7. Shahrukh opened a recurring deposit account in a bank and deposited 800 rupees per month for 1.5 years. If he received 15,084 at the time of maturity, find the rate of interest per annum. In this question, principal amount is given 800 rupees, time is given 1.5 years. 1.5 means 3 by 2, convert into month, multiplied by 12. So we will get 18 months, and maturity value is given 15,084 rupees. Substitute these values in interest formula. I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. So after cancellation we will get 114 R. So maturity value will be P into n, 14,400 plus R, I is 114 R. Now this maturity value we will compare with the given value in question. In question it is given 15,084 rupees. Keep R one side and shift number another side, then you will get the R value 6%. Question number 8. Rekha opened a recurring deposit account for 20 months. The rate of interest is 9% per annum, and the Rekha received 4,041 rupees as interest at the time of maturity. Find the amount Rekha deposited each month. This question has come for 2019. In this question, time is given 20 months, rate is given 9%, and interest is given 441. So let P is P only. I will be P into n plus 1 by 2 into 24 into R by 100. Substitute values, then interest you will get in the form of P, 63P by 40. Now this interest we will compare with the given interest in question. So 63 by 40 P is equal to 441. So P value will be 280 rupees. Next, question number 9. Mohan has a recurring deposit account in a bank for 2 years at 6% per annum simple interest. If he gets 1,200 as interest at the time of maturity, find the monthly installment and the amount of maturity. This question has come for 2016. In this question, time is given 2 years, so 2 into 12, 24 months. Rate of interest is given 6% and interest is given 1,200. First we will calculate interest in the term of P. Let P is P, so P into n plus 1 by 2 into 24 into R by 100. Substitute values, then interest you will get 3 by 2P. Now this interest we will compare with the given interest in question. So 3 by 2P is equal to 1,200. So P will be 800 rupees here. Second thing, we have to find out the maturity value. So maturity value will be P into n plus interest. So P is 800 rupees into 24, 19,200 plus 1,200. So total will be 20,400 rupees. Question number 10. Mr. R.K. Nair gets 6,455 at the end of 1 year at the rate of 14% per annum in a recurring deposit account. Find the monthly installment, and this question has come for 2005. In this question, rate is given 14%, time is given 1 year, it means 12 months, and maturity value is given 6,455. Let P, principal amount is P. Substitute values in interest formula. I is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. Then you will get 91 by 100p. Interest we are getting here 91 by 100p. Then maturity value in the term of P will be P into 12 plus 91 by 100p. After calculation, take here LCM and do the calculation. You will get a maturity value of 1291p by 100. And according to the question, maturity value is 6,455. Equate both the values. Shift these values this side and you will get P value. P is 500 rupees per month. Question number 11. Smita has a recurring deposit account in a bank of 2000 rupees per month at the rate of 10% per annum. If she gets 83,100 rupees at the time of maturity, find the total amount for which the account was held. In this question, principal amount is given 2000 rupees, rate of interest is given 10%, maturity value is given 83,100 rupees, and we have to find out the time here. So first we will find out the interest. Interest is P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into 10 by r by 100. So time here we have taken as x. After calculation we are getting 25x x plus 1 by 3. Then we will find out the maturity value in the term of x. Maturity value will be P into n, and we have taken here x plus interest whatever we have calculated earlier. After this take the LCM and then you will get maturity value. Now this maturity value we will compare with the given value in question. In question it is given 83,100 rupees. Shift this 3 this side, multiply and arrange everything, then you will get a quadratic equation. Take the common things if it is possible. Here we can take 25 as common. After taking common, do the factorization of this number. Inside do the factorization. We will get the factor x plus 277 x minus 36. When x plus 277 is 0, in that case x value will be minus 277, which can't be possible. Then second thing, x minus 36, if we take equal to 0, then x will be 36 month. So x value will be 3 year or 36 month. Thank you for watching this video.